I am Marisa Sandlin. I am the Funding Drive Coordinator here at CFRC. I'm involved because I believe passionately in the station. I love that I love the uniqueness that it is the oldest community radio station in the world. I mean, since 1922. I mean, that's 95 years. That's pretty impressive. I like being part of that history, and I find that the programmers here, and as well as the staff, are great, and they really do a great job of encouraging everybody to do their own thing, and just kind of be as singular as possible. Basically, for Funding Drive Coordinator, I'm more or less kind of helping the rest of the staff make sure that we're on track in terms of the funding drive actually being able to go off without a hitch. I became a volunteer. My husband used to work in campus community radio station when he lived in Quebec when he was younger. So when we moved here to Kingston, we got involved again. He found a friend that used to actually have the show that we used to have, and he was giving it up after I think a decade. So he asked you guys should really volunteer for the radio station. And we went through the programming training just like everyone else, and we now do a show every Saturday morning. Very early, from 8 to 10 a.m. We get up at 6 a.m. to make sure everything's prepped, and we're here at 7:30. We tend to have a lot of more musicians come in, and we actually have we have 2 blues shows, and I believe in one of the blues shows last year, the programmer got a hold of some wonderful rare recordings and more or less kind of played them from beginning to end. And a lot of people were not expecting that, and they were pleased because it hadn't been heard before. And so that was a nice one. So we do try to encourage having more musicians and more guests. I mean, we do pretty well on that front in our general programming, but we really like to just kind of amp it up and go above and beyond for this part of the year. I think the importance of the funding drive is that we're a very important part of Kingston's history and culture. And it would be a shame that if it weren't to continue. I think I'd like to emphasize, especially to Kingstonians, what a great resource they have here. And so I don't want them just to donate money. I'd actually like to see more people in the community be volunteers. I mean, you could have your own show. I'm not saying it's easy to do, but we're here to be a voice not just for students on campus, but we're here to be a voice as well for the community. And I think by donating and also hopefully becoming a volunteer, we can keep doing that for a long time to come.